Alrighty, what is up, folks? My name is Melvin, and welcome. Let's get a more comfortable position because I don't know. I stand up all day at work, so I think this. Oh, stretch. Oh, I don't know if you can hear those cracks, but man, oh boy. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, listening, all that wonderful stuff. I have been seeing replies from time to time, views from time to time, Hopefully one day some of these videos will get, double digits. Let's get there. Let's go. Anyways, I wanted to talk about some positive effects that I've been experiencing in my life. Now, once again, I do apologize that my upload schedule is so sporadic, but that is how I like it. I really don't want a schedule when my life is so unpredictable. That's really not. I got enough things to worry about. Let me just make videos when I want them to come out. You know what I mean? Anyways, let's talk about some positive benefits that have been happening just recently. So I think I've finally nailed down just like how to make videos when I want to, because I've been struggling to like get the personality that I'm looking for when to make content. Like before, I've been so reliant on how I'm feeling to get produced. So I would produce videos based on how I felt. So I felt sad. I would try to make a sad video, make something how I'm feeling. If I felt happy, things like that. If I felt like playing video games, I would make videos about video games. And that was fine and dandy and all that, but it's very, again, like it's inconsistent. But then one day I realized, what if instead I don't make videos based on how I feel. I make videos based on how I want to feel. What kind of vibe am I trying to generate myself? Now, again, this is still beta testing. This is alpha. So who knows? Maybe I could have a rough week at work and then go back to how I made videos before. But I'm starting to feel confident enough in myself that if I want to make a video with this type of emotion, if I want to produce this part of myself, then I can do that. I've made videos long enough. I've made enough content. I make content based on how I feel. And I feel like that's good therapy for me sometimes. So that's why I do that. But sometimes there's content I want to make, but I'm just not in the mood for it. So something I've been doing is I'll sit in that corner right over there. I haven't uploaded any of these yet, so hopefully you'll see it soon, but I will sit in that corner. I will look at the camera. And the thing I struggle with the most is anxiety. So I look at the camera and I'm just slowly like, I want to talk like I'm not an anxious person. I want to talk to the camera as a human being. Because I think there's a lot of lessons in learning that we're human beings that I can upload. So hopefully you'll see that soon. But I just want to make videos with simple messages and share them to the world. And the thing I love about simplicity is that you can perfect it. You can get closer to perfecting simplicity than anything else in your life. How many things in your life goes wrong? How many things do you mess up in a single day? We all focus on it. If you're in a job like mine, you focus on it all the time. Because when you get things wrong, you are told about it. It sucks. It is not a great feeling to just be reminded how many things you get wrong. You got to find some way to get around that. Like you have to improve year by year. I guess you don't have to. I'm sorry. I keep doing that, and it's not the wording I wanted to get. You want to improve year by year. You want that semblance of independence, you want the idea that if I can get better, then people around me can get better too. At least that's how I see the world. And when you see moments like that in your own life, of yourself slowly getting better, yourself slowly having less anxiety, yourself just being able to see the world in a positive light, that I don't think there's any replacement for that. I think having peace of mind is so, so, so important. So, like I said, when I pick up this camera, I point it to myself in that corner and I look into the camera and I try to talk to it like a human being. It feels like I am interacting with hundreds of people. That's not the kind of views my videos get, but it's a great feeling to have in here. It's a very, very good feeling. I try not to take it for granted because, as I've learned in my life, that can go away at any time. Maybe oh man, I don't like thinking about it, but it is possible that I could get fired from my job. That is always a possibility. And it's that can make things really tough for people. And that's why I like making videos about humans, just trying to see people from that perspective, because we're all struggling with something. Life is difficult. It seems like things that should be easy are hard. Why is that? And I try to give a perspective of, okay, let's break it down. Cuz the thing was, so I was really bad in like school. School was like the hardest thing at the time. I just didn't know how to study. I didn't know how to learn things. Like things just didn't go through my brain properly. So what I had to do, what I forced myself to do was so when people would normally need to do the homework one time to like kind of get the gist of it, most of the time, at least that's how my school was. As far as I'm aware, I was one of the few students that would do the homework as many times as I could before the exams came around. I would just do it over and over and over again, hoping that my brain would finally pick up the pieces. All the time, repeat the steps, do it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like I had to like scarf down the material in order to pass. And that's just the part of life, really. That's life is like that too. Just trying to find the patterns. Take step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, step 5, step 6. You got to do step 1 before you get to step 6. And one of the only ways you can succeed in this world, get what you want from this world, is if you take it one step at a time. And one other thing about how I made the videos that are currently on this SD card was I truly enjoy making videos when it's easy to make, when I don't have to worry about other steps. So what stopped me in the past was that I was trying to make a video that required 10 steps. Now when I make content, they really just require 3 steps. So I'll give you the 10. I don't know if it's exactly 10, but it's thinking of the idea, writing a script, editing the script, edit one more time, maybe like read it out loud one more time. All right, make the video, edit the video, re-edit the video, and then upload. So about 8, more or less. Now it's just think of idea, record it, edit it, and then upload it. So 4 steps, but yeah. And then the editing, I kept as simplistic as possible, because the more complicated the editing I have to do, the less I want to upload it, Is this what I imagined myself to be as a filmmaker, as a commentator? No, it isn't, but that's what works best for me. Keeping things simple, especially during these times, I think is very important to here and up here. I hope that the more I make videos, the more I can better commentate on mental health. I try not to come from the perspective of a scientist, of anyone with a specific background. I just try to come of it from my own experience. That's really all it is. That's what I've always wanted, was to just make videos based on how I was feeling, my life, all that stuff, all that wonderful stuff. So if you sat during the end of this video, if you sat through all of it, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. All right. Hope to see you guys in the future. You guys take care.